Hi, I'm Stephen Levy, the Managing Director of Heat Outdoors, and today I want to show you our latest version of the XT heater. The shadow heaters come in three sizes effectively, and that is the standard shadow, which is a nice slim unit. We then have the XT model, as you can see here, which is taller and deeper, and then we go up to the Fat Boy, which really is the big one. Now, with the XT, you have this large parabolic reflector at the back, and the reason it's bigger and taller than the standard shadow is because of that reflector. Now that enables the heat to get pushed out, it becomes much stronger and much more powerful and effectively gives more heat at the ground. On the original XT, we had a double parabolic reflector, and the reason we did that was because the technology wasn't quite there to make a single parabolic, to make the reflector as big as that, and to keep the proper parabola shape, which is essential to give you that really regulated heat. We've now managed to do that, so this is a real advance on the old unit. So we've now got the single parabola or parabolic reflector, and it pushes out the heat in a really even arc, meaning everybody on the ground gets the same level of heat rather than being any particular stripes or areas where it's higher or lower. The XT heater comes in two colour variants. Firstly, there's the standard silver anodized, and then we do the black anodized aluminium version. Now, we've also got different sizes in terms of how much heat it gives out. So within a single lamp version, we have a 1.5 or a 2 kilowatt lamp. And then in a double lamp version like this, it's obviously double that. So effectively it's 3 kilowatts or 4 kilowatts on the larger one. Now what we've done here, this is a 4 kilowatt version. The 3 kilowatt is identical to this, except it only has one of these end pieces on it. So the whole unit is controlled on a 3 kilowatt by the one remote. What we've done on the 4 kilowatt is to separate it, so effectively it works as two heaters. You set it up on your remote control or on your app as two different heaters, and you can turn each side on and off or up and down individually. It gives you complete control. The other benefit of that is you've got two plugs. So each plug is about 10 amps, I beg your pardon. So you can plug these in independently to a normal plug socket. If it was 4 kilowatts through one cable, you'd have to have a professional electrician run special wiring for you, so it avoids that necessity. Now I want to show you the controls of the XT, which is really one of its very exclusive features. If we can pan the camera around to this side of the unit, you'll see there we've got a three-way switch and then also a button in the middle. Now the three-way switch allows us to turn the unit on or off, but it also turns the unit from using the remote control handset or to having the unit permanently on. Now that's really important in a professional environment. So if you've got one unit, you can use the handset to turn it on or off or up and down, nice and easy. But if you're wiring up a series of these heaters, make 10, 20, 50 heaters, whatever, onto control panels, then you don't want to use the remote control. You need to use the control panel to run all the heaters. And in that case, we put it onto the other setting and take out the unit's own remote control function. Additionally to that, the unit runs on Bluetooth. So we can hook the unit up to a normal mobile phone, any type of mobile phone or tablet, and operate it from there. So we can turn the heating up and down, we can turn it on and off. You notice I'm doing this with my finger because that's actually how you do it on the screen, which I'll show you in just 1 second. And then we can also use a timer function, which will allow us to set the heater for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, and it'll automatically shut itself off. But what I want to do now is actually show you the remote control and also the Bluetooth app, so you can see how that works. So firstly, the remote control handset is really simple, quite small, and we've got simply an on-off button and an up and down button, which allows us to put the heater up and down in grade. So if I just point this towards the heater here, I can turn the heater off, I can turn the heater on. It'll come on initially 50%, and then it goes up to its full power. There we go, and then I can turn the heater down to whatever level or setting I want it to do. So it's very easy to use. Now, if I don't want to use a remote control, I can use the Heat Outdoors app on my phone. The app on the phone, simply download the Heat Outdoors app, and then it looks like this on the phone. So here it just got the one heater. You could have 20, 50, 100 heaters here, and then you just select whichever heater you want to control by touching that part there. So it can show now that I've turned it on, it's showing 100%. And if I can bring this up here so that we can see the heater, we've got 100%, the heater's on full power. If I simply put my finger on the button here and move it down, you can see simultaneously the lamp is going down to whatever setting I want it to be on. Yeah, and I can turn it up again like that. So really, really simple control, and then got a basic on-off switch as well. Another feature here is a timer. So if I put the timer on here, I can turn the timer on. Yeah, and then that just allows me to set how long I want it to run for until it goes into sleep mode and automatically turns itself off. That's really useful. If your kids want the heater on in the garden or something like that, you can say, fine, you can put the heater on for them, but you know you don't have to worry about them turning it off because most kids won't. To sum up, we've got a very powerful, very versatile heater. We've got 2 different colors, we've got 4 different power settings, and we have 3 different ways of controlling the unit, either on the unit with the Bluetooth app or with the hand control set. We're using the latest technology ultra low glare lamp. It's got an amazing single parabolic reflector in it, which is quite a big advance from the previous one we had in there. And it's a top heater, mainly used in professional environments, but anybody can use it, obviously.